Hello and welcome to another episode of the Elite Smart Athletes Lab Rat series, where I test out different workouts on myself so that you know where to best invest your money and your time on your journey to unlocking your inner athlete. So today we're going to be looking at the complete scorer package basketball workout by Any Means Basketball. Obviously, By Any Means Basketball, really great video editor, but also a really great trainer. I like how he combines basketball and sports performance because not loads of coaches do that. There's lots of people that kind of do it separately. And personally, I think that a lot of my injuries could have been avoided if my previous coaches had that knowledge from a sports performance background. Now, the reason I actually came across this particular program, I wasn't really looking for it, but I was looking for a program just to work on my skills because I was going through a bit of a rut personally in games. So I just think I needed a different workout routine. So obviously, I've been watching By Any Means Basketball probably since about 2017, 2018. And I know that he has different workouts for different positions. So I thought, I'll just jump onto one of his programs. I was going to actually pay for it. And then I went onto his website and I came across a section where I was like, oh, do you want a free workout? I was like, oh yeah, for sure. Like, if I can get a workout for free. And it was called the Complete Scorer Package, which kind of made sense for me to get because I was just trying to work on my finishing a bit. And two, if it's a complete scorer package, then it's not really limited to position or to a style of play because it's probably something that everyone can do. And the name Complete Scorer Package kind of just made me think that, okay, it's meant to be a holistic program. Again, anyone can jump on. So I was intrigued. So obviously, free workout, and I don't necessarily need to have a particular skill set, or rather it will help me work on my overall game. I was like, let me definitely try it out. So I've been doing that now. So just giving you some of my initial thoughts on that program. So to get access to this, all you actually need to do is just go onto his website, click the workout section, you'll see Complete Scorer Package on there. And you just have to sign up to his email list. So you enter your email and then you get access to the program. And the program's pretty much formatted where it's through PDFs of the program, or on the website you can just access the program as well. And on the PDF or on the website, you click on the name of a drill, and then there will be a video demonstration of that drill. And all the video demonstrations are less than 2 minutes max, but usually they're like 30 seconds. Now the structure of this program is it's a 4-week or 1-month program, 5 days a week. 4 weeks being actual basketball work, and then 1 day a week being a recovery day. So if you use your standard week, your Monday, Tuesday basketball, Wednesday recovery, Thursday, Friday basketball, and then you have your weekend to rest. And I like this format of it, especially being covering 1 month, because it means that you can just repeat this 12 times a year, and it's a free program, so you don't necessarily need to jump on another program after this unless you want some specific individual work or working on something more specifically. But if you are generally just starting out, or if you're going through a rut, or if you just need something new to try out, definitely great to jump on. Now the workouts I kind of structured them into 3 different aspects of the game. So kind of looking at dribbling, attacking the basket, and shooting, which I guess if you're trying to score, those are 3 main things you need to be able to do. So for the dribbling, you have 2 ball control workouts throughout the whole month. So of those 16 workouts, 2 of them are ball control. And then with the attacking the basket, you've got ones where you're working on ball screens. Some of them are triple threat, floaters, just touch finishing, or generally finishing moves at the rim. And then for the shooting, you have different things, obviously catch and shoots, separation shots, pull-ups, and just different shots like that. So obviously, it's kind of basically covered all bases in terms of the type of things that you need to work on in order to be able to score. The only thing that he didn't really add is things like post-ups, or working in the mid-post as a big, or with your back to the basket. I won't say as a big because nowadays everything's kind of positionless. And I guess a big thing personally for me, I'm only like 6'3", but unless I'm playing at a high level, then I tend to be one of the bigger people on the court, which means people are just say rubbish like get into the post, and it's like, nah, I can shoot for you, so shut your ass up. But obviously sometimes you just need to get into those positions to take advantage. Or even if you're not a bigger player, like if you are smaller, but you got someone even smaller than you, then you want to be able to take advantage of those positions. But there don't seem to be any workouts in there that specifically work on that. It's more things where you're facing the basket. So he could probably add some stuff back to the basket. But I guess maybe, he probably has that in his other workouts that you need to pay for. So yeah, you can't get everything for free, man. Now, when it comes to the individual workouts themselves, the structure is pretty much the same for every workout. So you have a foam rolling series that you can do before the workout. Then you go into some dynamic warm-up stuff and some performance warm-up stuff. So it might be things like working on, being able to shift your weight from side to side or front to back and things like that, which I think is really good because it's very easy to implement into your particular training, but you're also you're being aware of the fact that you need to be able to perform and move in certain positions. Your movement quality will affect your workout quality, and that will eventually affect how you play in game. So the better you're able to move in your workouts, the better you'll be able to move in game with more adrenaline and with more rest before a game anyway. So yeah, working on those things in the performance warm-up and dynamic warm-up are great. Then generally each workout has either a ball handling or shooting warm-up, or both sometimes, depending on what you're working on for the day. And then there's also a focus for that specific day, and there'll be a warm-up for that focus. So let's say you're doing a shooting workout, you might have a ball handling warm-up first, then you might do some form shooting, and then you'll go into the actual shooting focus. Whereas if you're doing a ball handling workout, then maybe you'll have a shooting warm-up, and then a ball handling warm-up, and then your ball handling focus. Or it could just be ball handling the whole way through and you don't have any shooting in there. And maybe there might be some random layups you do in the drills, but they might not have a warm-up in there because of the focus of the day. And at the end of every workout, there is a finisher drill. So for example, with ball handling, it might be something like doing burnout taps with the ball for a minute on each hand. Or for shooting, it would be something like the star drill. And you've got to make 3 or 5 before you can leave. So that's the general structure for all of the workouts. So, perhaps you're not even on this program, although it's free, so you might as well get it. But if you're not and you are looking for a way to structure your own workouts, then this is probably a good way to structure it in order to incorporate everything that you would need, but also challenge yourself mentally, although you might not have these specific drills for what you're trying to work on. And of course, there's also the recovery days, which there is obviously one recovery day each week. And the recovery is pretty much the same. It's the same page that he uses for each one, so it's the same thing. And he just kind of emphasizes 3 things, which are rest, mobility, and active recovery. And within active recovery, he actually kind of subdivides that into 4 more sections. Wearing compression garments, because I guess it helps restrict blood flow a little bit. And then obviously when you take them off, the blood flow comes back. Contrast water therapy. So that's where you kind of go from hot to cold to hot to cold. And that kind of mimics like ice because of the temperature changes. And again, it kind of does the same thing as the compression garments because it will restrict that blood flow and then open the vessels, and then the nutrients that you need will go back to the muscles once the blood vessels open up again. Sleep, and obviously sleep is incorporated into rest. Obviously because when you sleep, that's when your body is actually able to repair itself. All of the hormones and things like that that are released for repair usually happen whilst you sleep. And the 4th bit of that is just a bit more of a detailed definition of active recovery. He particularly likes doing pool workouts. He suggests doing the dynamic warm-up in the pool, just because then you have, I think it's called hydroacidic, something like that. You have the water essentially working against you, and it helps flush out different parts of your joints and body. I don't know all the technical terms of that yet, but I'm still learning, still trying to become elite smart. But yeah, essentially he definitely is a fan of the pool, and so am I when it comes to doing active recovery. But if you don't have access to a pool, you can do something like just playing another sport. So you're gonna do this workout 4 times a week. You're probably gonna go and go to some runs. I'd hope at least 2 to 3 times a week if you don't have games or practices. So try something new. Try something like tennis. It's going to be a different stimulus for you. Maybe go for a jog, go cycle, play some golf. You've got access to it, do it. So yeah, just try something different that you don't normally do, because then it will just stimulate your body in a different way, and it will work as recovery from all of the basketball training that you're doing. So yeah, that is the way you should do active recovery that he suggests, and I am also co-signing. Now, looking at the workouts themselves individually, obviously each workout is different because they have a different focus. But generally they look like pretty good standard basketball workouts, just with added performance elements in there. And especially, I love the adding the warm-ups in there, both ball handling and shooting, or ball handling and the warm-up of the day, just because you see the progression, and it's essentially progressive overloading within one workout. So yeah, definitely a good structure, and I think this program is very useful. I've done a few of the workouts already myself, so I can definitely see the benefit. And it also helps you see which parts of your game you're actually good at in terms of scoring and which parts you're not. So for me, catch and shoot, I'm an alright catch and shoot guy, but pull-ups are not my strong suit, especially from the mid-range. So that was something I need to work on. But then something I didn't know I was too good at, because I haven't been in those positions for a while, was the ball screens. So working on ball screens, you know, I feel really comfortable being the ball handler on a ball screen. But because I'm usually the bigger guy, I'm usually the one that's setting the screen. But you know, doing the workout and doing it and then actually playing in games afterwards and dribbling the ball, I just felt a lot more comfortable. So definitely a good program. I will come back with a more in-depth review after I have completed the program properly, because the last time, so I did this last month, but I only had about 30 minutes to do each workout. So I was only doing the main workout bit. I wasn't doing the warm-ups and everything like that because I didn't have enough time. But now I've got a bit more time to be able to do it. So I'm starting to make sure I do the whole workout through. So I will come out with a more in-depth review showing the progress that I have made on this program. Anyways, thank you for watching. Just give this video a like and all that good stuff. And until next time, stay blessed.